never been a better time to be in PR. It is absolutely up for grabs. What used to be dominated by advertising and marketing, the lines have blurred. Because as you know, you don't really need to pay anymore to get your message out. And that's our purview. And that's your purview in this room. And so there's a lot of interest in kind of integrated communications, integrated marketing, engagement, social media. It's just a hot time to be in communications. Good time.
So I've seen a lot of change in what we're looking for in the way of skilled talent. I think it's very much a segment expertise, so we're a tremendous competition. So it's very important that we have the best and the brightest that has a level of expertise that they bring to the table. And in addition, I'm really looking at people who have adaptability, where they've shown, where perhaps in the past we have been looking at someone who had more traditional communications, PR skill sets and followed that track. Really looking for people who have critical thinking, where their career path and the movement that they've made has adapted to what we've seen move in the marketplace.
In communications, I'll tell you trend areas that we're seeing a lot of demand in. Employee communications is very hot. This was an area that was sort of the backwater for a long time in corporations.
It was tucked into HR a lot of times, right?
Yeah. And it's, you know, you did the employee newsletter. Well, that's changed.
And the re-enrollment document at the end of the year, that's about it, right?
So that's very hot. Anything digital, social media, new media, very hot. Companies are just eager to get expertise in there.
And I also take into account that if you hire someone in their 20s, they're going to come in with a good social media background already. Right? So they know that stuff, and they're teaching me, which is great.
So I think that, you know, kind of where we are and where we're headed is making sure that we have enough strategists who understand what's on the horizon for the clients that we serve and those that we want to, but those who actually play a function within each one of those industries. So, you know, enough deep, solid writers or social media experts or true media, you know, relations experts or speech writers or video product developers, whatever it's going to be.
Ultimately, when I look at candidates, I want to see people who, I don't want to just see, you know, a list of what you did. I want to see and hear the results that you got doing all of that stuff. So, you know, some of it's sort of core stuff that I presume you come with good writing and all of those kinds of things. But I want to see the passion. I want to see the spirit of fun that you bring, because so much of what we do isn't just external. I think actually for us in our space right now at Time Warner Cable, our story and our mission right now is at the moment probably more internal. And I think if we nail that and we get that right and we fix some of the things that we want to get going better there, it's going to flow through to our customer base.
I'm not looking so much for niche expertise because everything that I work on is in a convergence mode anyway. I'm looking for somebody who has you know, good knowledge, high level knowledge across many different areas.
So one of the questions becomes, you know, one of the lines I like to use is that every company is a media company now. You know, it doesn't matter if you're Budweiser or, you know, Scott Lawnmowers or whatever, you're a media company, and your people are media creators. And so the question becomes, when you no longer are depending on the media to tell your story, but you're telling your story, when you've got people like you guys helping guide them to tell the story, do you do the storytelling for them, or do you have to train their people to tell the story themselves? Does it sit inside you guys, or does it sit inside your clients if you're a PR firm on the outside? I suppose an in-house guy like Jim or Matt, for that matter. I mean, are you guys doing the work, or are you teaching them how to do it? Are you teaching them how to fish, or are you giving them fish? Which one is it? Depends on the company?
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it really depends on the client. And
okay.
In some cases, we're, you know, kind of dispatching and starting teams and then having them go over to the client side. In some cases,
this is a new media export like Matt is.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So sometimes the company says, we're gonna offload this to you guys. You take care of it. Some of them go, oh wait, you know, it's our story. We're going to tell our story. Help us tell our story better. Set the policies, set the structures, but we're going to tell the story.